Hi, this is Noah. Today, I want to invite you to dive with me into a deeply transformative topic, Gaia's Blue Energy. Maybe you've already felt this subtle presence, a quiet call from the earth, asking us to listen more, to be more honest, to connect. This energy isn't new, it's always been here, but now it's more active, more accessible. And with it comes the chance to release old blocks and realign our inner voice with the wisdom of the earth. Let's gently explore what this truly means together. What is Gaia's Blue Energy? Gaia's Blue Energy isn't just a mystical idea or something you learn from books. It's a real, living frequency that anyone can feel during moments of silence and connection with nature. It doesn't shout or push. Instead, it arrives gently, with a calm and steady vibration. This energy is deeply connected to balance, healing, and truth. It rises from the heart of the earth and reaches those willing to receive it. When we open to it, something starts to shift within us subtly, but with great impact. This energy is tied to authentic communication, our ability to hear what is beyond the noise in our minds. It often feels like a light inside, helping ease tension, quiet the nervous system, and remind us of who we are. Gaia is alive and intelligent, and her blue energy acts as a bridge between what we feel and what we've forgotten to hear. It leads us back to what matters. That's why many people today feel a strange longing to slow down, to return inward, to find peace that isn't dependent on the outside world. That longing is the call of blue energy. Gaia is offering us a path of reconnection, return to our center. And it all begins when we're willing to truly listen. Why this energy is intensifying now. Gaia's blue energy has always existed, but for a long time, it remained dormant, waiting for the right moment to emerge more fully. That moment is now. We're going through a collective shift. Old systems, beliefs, and patterns are breaking down. And as this collapse happens, Gaia begins to emit this blue frequency more intensely. It's her response to our exhaustion, to our search for meaning. It's her way of offering healing through simplicity, listening, and a return to what's truly essential. Many feel this energy as a silent calling, a desire to withdraw from the noise, to spend time in nature, or just to be still. Others experience it, physically heightened sensitivity, vivid dreams, strong intuition. All of it is part of the same process. Gaia is speaking more clearly now, because we are becoming more open to listen. The more we seek real connection, the more accessible this energy becomes. It's preparing us for something bigger. This intensification isn't something external, it starts within each of us. The earth doesn't change alone, she changes with us. Every time you choose to listen to your truth, every time you respect your own rhythm, Gaia responds. This exchange is alive, constant, and deeply real, releasing blocked energy. What's leaving you when Gaia's blue energy begins flowing more strongly within us? It naturally encounters areas we've kept shut for a long time. Suppressed emotions, unprocessed pain, old traumas, all of this starts surfacing. Many people get scared or feel like they're moving backward, when in truth, they're just releasing. What's coming out isn't new, it's what was stuck. Gaia's energy isn't creating the discomfort. It's exposing it so it can finally leave. It's like opening the windows in a dark room to let fresh air and light in. This release can appear in different ways. You might feel more emotional, more sensitive, even more tired. You might recall memories you thought you had already dealt with, or notice emotional reactions that seem too strong. This is healing, it's not weakness. The blue energy is working silently and deeply, unblocking the pathways through which your truth needs to flow again. It requires courage, but also kindness toward yourself. The more you allow these emotions to move through you without judgment, the more space you create for clarity, peace, and true strength. Gaia doesn't want you to hide anything. She wants you to release everything that no longer matches who you're becoming. And that's an essential step in realigning with your own inner light, aligning with your inner voice, awakening your truth after releasing old emotional blocks. Something beautiful begins to happen. Your inner space clears, and your inner voice becomes stronger. Not a voice from the outside or a list of rules to follow, but that deep knowing of what feels right, even when you can't explain it. That voice has always been there, but the mental noise and buried pain kept it quiet. Now, with Gaia's help, that voice starts rising again. You begin to notice what's yours and what isn't. You start saying no to what drains you and yes to what brings peace. That's what real alignment looks like, acting from your center. It's not about being fearless, but about making conscious choices even when fear is present. This is how you grow into your truth. When you align with your inner voice, everything feels clearer. Life doesn't become perfect, but it becomes more honest. You stop betraying yourself to please others or to fit into expectations. That kind of inner honesty is one of the deepest forms of healing Gaia's energy can offer. At this point, transformation is no longer something you just see, it's something you embody. How to integrate this energy into everyday life? Feeling Gaia's blue energy is a gift, but learning to live with it daily is what creates lasting change. And it doesn't require complicated rituals. What helps most is presence, the awareness that Earth is alive and that you are part of her. walking barefoot, taking deep breaths, watching the sky, listening to silence. These small actions build a bridge between you and this energy. The more present you are, the more connected you feel. There's no single path. Everyone will find their own way to connect. For some, it's tending to plants. For others, it's journaling, meditating, or just sitting quietly and noticing how they feel. Gaia Blue Energy, ISNT, asking you to become someone else, asking you to be more of who you are. More whole, more honest, more in tune with what truly matters. Over time, this integration becomes natural. You start to notice when you're off balance and how to return. You respect your rhythm, listen to your body, and trust what you feel. Gaia is always available, but we must create space within ourselves for her to enter. That's something we build with practice, one moment at a time, with patience and care. Gaia's blue energy isn't some distant idea. It's a living, breathing presence, calling us to remember who we are. It works where we need it most, through our blocks, our inner listening, and our daily awareness. The more space we give it, the lighter we become. This isn't a journey of perfection, but of what you feel matters. What's trying to emerge within you deserves your attention. If this message resonated with you, leave a comment below. In which part of your life do you feel you need to listen more to your inner voice? I'd really love to know how this touched you. And of course, if this content helped you in any way, make sure to follow the channel and turn on notifications. That way, we can keep growing together, bringing themes that truly matter with honesty and depth. This is no end. We're walking this path, side by side.